Alright, it's the Folio Games. You're with Gene. And we're playing Epic card game. So, Gene, tell us about your TCG history.
Pretty bare limited.
Pretty bare limited. Like, what all you played before?
Almost zero actually, yeah.
Okay, almost zero. I thought you played Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh, right?
It was like that was the only two, but those been ages.
Ages, okay.
Almost a decade now.
Yeah, but you say you didn't really like them though, right?
I mean, I enjoyed the anime Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay, but not too much the game there.
I never really got into the game.
Okay. Well, we're gonna...
Let's see if this changes my opinion.
Yeah, we're gonna see if this changes his opinion. So, we got right here, Epic card game. It's pretty much like what you might say is like Magic, but you only get one coin per turn, so you're not dealing with a whole bunch of lands and mana and stuff. You just get one coin per turn, and a lot of cards are free. So here goes the kind of little the player reference card and the keywords. But you know how the Magic combat goes, though, right?
Kind of.
Kinda. Okay. So like, here goes. This is kind of like even better than that. Alright, so I don't even know if this is really a whole good set of this, but then I don't have much. Man, I'm just kind of all over the place right now. But let me get yeah, get a D30 from Genesis.
I haven't seen these since D&D, twice-sided die.
Oh, yeah. But these are actually 30. And alright, so let's go over the. Yeah, I'm just gonna pretty much ignore this, but I'm just gonna go right here with this little paper that I printed out. So pretty much we start the game with 30 life. So this is a spin down D30. Yeah, so put yours on 30. We got 30 life each. And then we have. Okay, so we'll just draw 5 cards, kind of shuffle these. These are the tokens. Tokens, like, you know how tokens work?
No, so explain it to me.
Okay, so tokens are, they're like pretty much they're guys that stay on they stay off to the side. They pretty much, they're guys who, like, whenever they die, they don't go to the graveyard, they just go back to the token area, and then they can never go back to your hand. So if they ever go back to your hand, then they'll go back to the token area. They get brought out on the field just a bunch of the time, and then they'll get sacrificed a bunch of the time, stuff like that. Alright, so anyway, we start the game with 30 life. We'll draw 5 cards from this deck. I kind of took a lot of these cards out, but this should be enough for a decent deck, I think. I hope so. Surely it will be. But
So you got enough room to learn and to play around.
Oh yeah. Ain't no more effects. 30, and then we put that there too.
Well, I get the boy to show me my room.
Alright, so
I look very much.
30 life, we'll get 5 cards.
I sure am.
You know what, matter of fact, we'll draft this thing. Okay, so we'll just go over the rules and then we'll do everything. Okay, so 30 cards, 30 life, 5 cards. You may banish the bottom, banish which is bottom deck a card, put it on the bottom of your deck. X cards to draw X cards and lose X life, so X equals, you say you want to put 3 cards on the bottom of the deck, you'll lose 3 life. And the lose cons are if you have 0 life. The lose conditions are if you have 0 life, or if you can't draw, basically you have an empty deck, then you win the game. You got an empty deck, you win the game. Lose the game if you got 0 life. So at the turn start, you're gonna draw a card except the first player of the first turn. You untap your champions. You know about tapping?
No.
So whenever you use a guy, which is called a champion in this game, whenever you use a champion to attack, you're going to tap it 90 degrees, which is just turn it 90 degrees on its side or whatever. It'll be like right out here, then you turn it 90 degrees. That's when you
Clockwise or
attack.
counterclockwise?
Clockwise is pretty much the courteous thing to do, the regular thing to do. All right, so at the beginning of your turn, you draw a card, then you untap your champions, which is put it like 0 degrees or whatever. Okay, and then 360 degrees, whatever. Previously, deploying. Deploying is whenever you play a champion, unless it has the keyword blitz. And then you can see these keywords right here. So blitz means, for some stupid reason, it doesn't have everything there. That's why, like, I printed this. I don't know why they would leave that stuff out.
So blitz is attack or use.
Yeah, as soon as it comes out. So normally, guys, when they come out, usually when champions come out, they have what you call summoning sickness, or this game calls it deploying. So that means that you can't use them that turn. But guys who have blitz, you can use them right that turn to do the stuff with them. So you can tap it, and then you can attack 10 damage, and then in this game, you choose. No. So like in Magic, you wild swing. And this is just like Magic, except for a few things, which like you wild swing, but in this game you can do multiple attacks per turn.
Okay.
In Magic, you just have to designate all your attackers at one time. So like some of guys, you might want to leave them face up defending, standing up defending, but in this game, you attack with guys one at a time. Or you can team attack. So you can send 2 guys to attack and leave that one up. And then you could attack with that one later. But that's how that goes. Okay, so deploying, that's what you call summoning sickness. Usually when a guy comes out, you can't use him that turn. That's called deploying or summoning sickness. Okay, may play any cards, use any card powers, may and make any attacks. And then champs enter the battlefield is what you call it in Magic, but deploying in this game. So you can only block when you enter the battlefield. And in this game, I believe you bring the guys into the field like, and we'll just put them face up. They might even come in like this. There's a few extra wrinkles into this game, but some cards make you go like 180 degrees like that with this game, but I forget what it is right now. It'll come up later. But anyway, we're gonna ignore that for now. But for each attack, you can choose 1 or more attackers at a time. They go sideways, expended, or what you call tapped in Magic. Can do multiple attacks, unlike Magic. Then the events window opens, where opponents may declare blockers. Blockers go upside down is what it is. Blockers go upside down. So whenever you designate that you're blocking, you'll go upside down, so you can't block again for the rest of the turn. Which they had to do different than Magic. It makes sense. But if any blockers are declared, then that entire attack is considered blocked. Then it goes to the events window again. And then what this events window is there's 2 types of cards in the game. Pretty much there's champions and events. Champions and events. So events, you can play those events like, in this game, cards only cost either 1 gold or 0 gold. 0 gold. So yeah, so every turn you're given 1 gold. Every player's turn. So even when when it's your turn, both of us get a gold. When it's my turn, both of us get a gold. Just like that. All right. So like the events window opens where you can play events again. Okay. Then both assign damage at will if unblocked to. Both assign their damage at will, but if an attack goes unblocked, say that I have this guy with 11 damage swinging and you don't want to block, then you'll take 11 damage on your 30 life. All right. And then active player says, I want to end my turn. Then opponent has chance to use events, powers, and ambush champions. Ambush is a big keyword in the game. So ambush means can be played at any time you could play an event. Okay, yeah. Daniel's here. I'm going to let y'all play, but I'm going to keep on explaining though.
What's up, guys? Doing good.
Chilling.
Daniel.
Nice to meet you, Daniel. So Daniel, I'm gonna let you take my seat. I'm just explaining.
Play if you.
Nah, let me teach you so y'all can both play it. Yeah. So we got
What are we playing?
Epic. You ever played Epic?
No, I haven't.
Epic. It's pretty much just like Magic. You know Magic, right?
Yes.
Of course you know Magic.
Yeah.
All right. So let's start from the tickety top. All right, so we got 30 life. We'll just do a quick explanation, but 30 life, we'll draft these cards or whatever, or we'll get a blind 30. Whenever you, the mulligan is you can banish, which is bottom deck.
Okay.
X cards to lose X life and draw X back up. Okay, so the lose kind is if you have 0 life. The win kind is if you have an empty deck. So you mill your own deck, then you win.
To win.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
And then at the turn start, you draw a card, except the first player first turn. You untap your champions. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, untap them.
Yeah.
Previously deploying guys, basically summoning sickness. Champions can now attack or expend. You may play any cards, use any card powers. Champions ETB, they're deploying. Except for guys with Blitz. Blitz is the haste or whatever, swiftness in the game. But everybody else has summoning sickness. Can choose 1 or more attackers at a time. So you can attack with one guy, come back around, attack with another guy, come back around, attack with another guy, or you can, I say, I'm going to attack with this team, then come back and attack again, something like that.
Okay.
And then whenever you block, you're going to go 180 degrees to show that you blocked and that you can't.
Got it, only block once.
Yep, and then every time you do stuff like that, then the events window opens, and then both assign their damage at will. If unblocked, it goes to the opponent's life. Then the active player says, I want to end my turn. Then opponent has a chance to use events, powers, and ambush champions. Ambush is like your flash or whatever.
Okay.
Ambush is flash. If opponent did anything, you can go back to 5 if you want, whatever. End of turn, discard down to 7 cards in hand. 7 max cards in hand between turns. All upside down blocking champions are turned right way up. And then remove all damage from all your champions. You now get your gold back. And everything in Epic costs either just 1 gold or 0 gold.
Okay.
So you get 1 gold per turn. Once you spend it, you got 0 gold, but you can still play 0 cost stuff.
Okay.
Then when it flips to the other guy's turn, then everybody gets their gold back.
Okay.
And then,
have you played this? I've not.
No,
Okay.
no,
We'll see
no.
then.
Oh yeah. We got these little damage counters. Probably better to use dice. I got dice. But I'll just use these for now. Then okay, events window above means first you use any events, ambush champions, powers you want. Then your opponents use any they want. If they did, you can again, etc. Once you all pass, then you continue. So I guess you have priority once the event. I guess the turn player has a priority once the events window opens. So opponent can't do anything on your turn unless. Strange thing about this game is like opponents can't do anything on your turn unless 1, you attack, 2, you just blocked, or 3, you try to end your turn. Then the opponent can do something else.
Okay.
Blocking guys can use tap abilities. Blocking guys can still use tap abilities.
Okay.
And then the colon means a power is after it. The quotation marks means triggered ability, and ally ability equals the colored pips on it. Ally, like if you have a ally, just remember color pips like that one. So color ability, that's ally ability.
Okay.
And then we pretty much got the keywords, miscellaneous rules and special cases. If you can't do anything the card says, just do as much as you can. And events resolve in text order. You choose order of other effects. Triggered is the whatever effects wait to happen next time. Play a card, yours happens first, then your opponent's. If a champion gets an effect, it keeps it while it lives. Effects which champions have from a card lasts as long as that card is in play. Then we got this list of keywords.
Yeah, we got some back too, I think.
Yeah, but for some reason it doesn't put all of them on there.
Of course.
Yeah, so pretty sure it's 30 card decks. Doesn't say. Got this stuff, but it doesn't say.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's fine. Or these the same?
Rules underlined, simple version with the many keywords. So y'all want to do a blind 30, or do you want to draft the cards?
Blind maybe, since we don't even know it, since, you know,
Okay.
we're not sure what to look for in the first one.
Yeah, just trying to figure what kind of deck we do.
So there's no deck building rules for this game. It's just blind or
Yeah, I
draft.
mean, usually you're supposed to draft because it's really called Epic Draft, but then they just shorten it to draft.
Oh, got it.
Then they shorten it to just Epic, but let's see. This player says they held to 30. It's giving you, man, I hate stupid rules. Page 21. Okay, this set contains 60 cards, yeah, so. You know what?
This
We'll
is an older
just.
game, huh? This is 2016.
Yeah, like they're still coming to they just always come out with new cards, always used to come out with cards, but
Yeah.
shuffle them up. You know, we'll do the draft.
16, 6 years ago.
16, 6 years old?
Yeah, it feels like. Yeah.
So how we do this is we'll one, yeah, one, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So like I guess we'll go call it in the air somebody.
Alright, you wanna call it?
Heads.
Yeah, or you can flip it, yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody called it.
I thought you were gonna call it.
Call it somebody.
Heads.
Alright, so head. So you'll go first, so you'll pick first, and then
Alright.
you'll get 2. No, and then you get to pick 2,
Okay.
then you get the last one. So so pretty much, I mean, when you're drafting, you might want to go for loyalty. Let's first read all the keywords. So okay, so starting from the top, trigger is like you'll see that arrow. So trigger right there, loyalty too. So so pretty much if you have 2 blue cards in your hand when you play that, then you get to do that. But the trigger is having the loyalty too behind that arrow. When trigger happens, then effect happens.
Okay.
Color effect is play 1 cost color card from hand to get effect. Yeah, whatever that's about. Okay, then cost effect, choose to pay the cost to get the effect. So it might be a life or whatever. Okay, tap effect, if not deploying, turn card sideways, expend to get effect. So tap effect as long as you don't have summoning sickness. Okay, airborne, if all, and airborne means if attacking groups all airborne, all defenders must be 2. So you can attack in a group, or you can attack one guy at a time, but you can make multiple attacks per turn.
Got it.
And then ambush can be played at any time. You could play an event. So cards that can be played pretty much in instant speed have these little brass balls on them. That's for events and ambush creatures or whatever.
Okay.
Okay, then we got
But that's this.
brass balls like
Oh, up the top.
because that's an event.
Oh, I see.
Yep, and then also ambush guys, they also have the brass balls on top too. Yeah. All right. So that's ambush. Then we got banish, which is to put it on the bottom of the deck to make your deck bigger, which is bad because you win if you have no deck.
Right.
Okay. Blitz is pretty much you can tap. Pretty much you can do expend powers, which is tap powers, and you can attack as soon as you bring it out. Okay, break is to take greater than or equal to damage. Pretty much death touch is break or whatever. You die at break. Breakthrough is trample. Breakthrough is like if you have. Oh yeah. Gene doesn't play too many TCGs yet as of late. So this is what you call a 5/5 because it has 5 attack, 5 defense. So pretty much what you call chump blocking is like if you put a weak guy out, like pretty much a 5/5 is kind of weak. You just want to block so you don't take damage to your life. But when you have a guy with breakthrough guys, like say this guy has breakthrough. Okay, so like this guy has breakthrough, it's a 7/8. So if you blocked with this guy, then normally you would just block with it, you would normally just die, then you would take no damage. But if a guy has breakthrough, then you're gonna deal 7 damage, your guy can absorb 5 damage, then you would still take 2 spillover damage because it has breakthrough. It breaks through your defenses. Okay, that's breakthrough. Deploying is the summoning sickness or whatever. Expend is tap. Flip, turn champion upside down, like blocking. 180 degrees, not upside down. Frenzy, only opponent. Frenzy happens only when opponent has more cards in hand than you. Grudge, when this champion leaves play for any reason, gain the effect after the arrow with Grudge. Pretty much Death Rattle and Hearthstone. And then Invoke, play a card from discard without paying it. Loyalty 2 is show 2 cards of the same color from your hand to get the loyalty effect. Transform is bottom deck a champion, replaced with stated card. Not banished, but transform. Some of these things will hardly ever come up.
Sure.
Tribute is enter the battlefield whenever something is played into the battlefield. Recall is return the hand, bouncing magic. Recycle, optionally banish any 2 cards from your discard to draw 1 card. Righteous is lifelink. Lifelink is, so like say that I deal 7 damage into your guy, I'm gonna gain 7 life. But it's not called lifelink, it's called righteous in this game. Okay, then we got unblockable, can't be blocked, and unbanishable, immune to, unbreakable, can't die, and then untargetable, it can't be the target of certain effects. Alright, so that's all of that. Okay.
I think so.
Yeah. So pretty much we got these cards out here first, and then you call, so you'll get the first draft, and then
that'll be the first 2 cards.
yeah.
This card.
Well, 1 card, and then you get 2 cards, and then you get the last card.
Okay.
Yeah, but you
I'm
might
gonna
want
do red
to
and
go.
green and see what.
Yeah, but you might want to try to go for the same type of colors. You might just want to go for big guys or whatever. You might want to go for flyers. Just a whole bunch of ways you can do it. Yeah, but just a heads up, they're closing early at 9 o'clock. They do their crap sometimes, but yeah, they're closing early tonight. Yeah, so and then you'll take the last card, and then we'll flip it. We'll use this one for the active guy. All right. So now you pick the first one.
Okay, me?
Yo.
Aurora's good at drunk guys.
I always thought that's where his brown
And then you'll get 2.
That's how he got the names.
Yeah.
I'll take this one.
And then we'll switch that. So then you'll get the first one.
Oh, got it.
Stories that open this farm, other than this ale. And it kind of, the crowd kind of gets a little quiet. And they look over it, and you can clearly tell he's a little.
Is our friend from the other town?
This is this guy right
Steer
here.
his ones.
He's your,
And then you get that last one.
What do zombie tokens do?
So zombie tokens. So tokens are like you'll
Oh, I
just
see,
get to
right
get
here.
them from that area.
Okay.
Then if ever they die, they don't go to your graveyard. They go back to the token area.
Okay.
And then if they ever go back to your hand, then they don't go back to your hand. They go to the token area.
Back to tokens. Got it.
And then just let me know when y'all have a 30 in hand.
Okay.
that's what car, young Bakar.
Oh, it's my turn. Yeah, you're right.
Is
Sorry.
it? Oh, I mean,
yeah.
did we move it or?
We did it. Take this green one. Have you played this before?
Oh, yeah.
I make my way over to Taurus.
What games you bringing?
I just brought
He's well dressed.
Destiny and Netrunner again. It's kind of mostly my team player. Have you played those ones? Oh, have you played Destiny or Netrunner?
Are you?
Nah,
Not really.
no.
Yeah, I mean, he's not much for the TCGs yet, but we're gonna try to convert him.
Yeah, they're good. They're good.
And you don't have a fun tale to tell in this thing?
He goes like, please, is that up fun? He goes,
And while he's talking, I'm downing my mother. Listening.
Did we move the deal?
We did, yeah. Oh, yeah, we did. I remember this.
stops. He's mesmerized. It just keeps going down. When you finish, he goes like,
I let out the loudest spells in his face that a full belly of beer could
I'll
go
give you
through.
a advantage on
That's a 12.
I'm sure like he goes like, oh, and everyone starts laughing. And then
And I just like a big friend bear, I grab him around and I was like, relax, let's have a good night. What are you drinking?
he's highly irritated.
I don't hang on to it.
After everyone laughs at him, the first opportunity he also throws away.
I'd like to try to comfort you. You poor little man.
Oh, yeah, we should do
To be so frustrated when it went like this. What's
Y'all want like 10 cards in there now? 12?
jacked out in such a way? Tell us what is wrong with
Yeah,
you.
12.
12 or
13, yeah.
12. Those are 14, 15, 16, 17. That'll be
I
it.
did it in a friendly fashion. I not aggressive.
Then I toss her to you. He'll say,
Outside the door.
he'll say to you, he'll say, the obvious. My blood, my looks. everything about these things.
We're trying to get
Because it includes you in that for some
I
reason.
was going to listen to the TV.
Yeah, and I've got really big friends.
And he says, I wasted too much time already.
See you all tomorrow at the
Color commentary, so they just picked a. Well, no, I better not say anything.
I mean, he seems weird.
Some people will
I don't know if he remembers or not.
Yeah, I'm going for green and red. I don't know, what are the colors like good at? Is it like Magic where, you know?
Yeah, I'm pretty
split
sure.
up?
Yeah, pretty much red rage or whatever. The hasters, and then the blue might be more control, and yellow life link, green stumpy.
Yeah. That was my turn.
Is it?
No.
No.
No,
No,
it's
no,
your
I
turn.
think it's your turn.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought I did lose track.
2. No, because last turn I picked 1 and I took the last.
Oh yeah. Nice.
This would be a fairly nice wake for a funeral because somebody's providing ale. Whoever's doing this, they care about.
So we're going blue and red. We're going with a
You
green.
will see Cudgel, or Ridmere. Cudgel's the name that everyone kind of calls it and knows it. But her real name is Ridmere. R-I-D-O-M-I-R. She's a guild dwarf.
Is she watching that?
Your draft now, then?
Oh, sorry.
Alone, or is she socializing?
I'll take the red green. Stick with the theme.
Stick with the green and red thing. What they call gold.
Is it bro?
I think it is gold.
So, well, Lawrence is unpacked.
I could be wrong, but I think it's gold.
Give everybody give a summation to Lawrence.
Would make sense since it's GR.
Oh yeah, I got that.
We strolled into town,
Cards.
visited with a knight at the gate. Told the story about
Oh yeah,
Calvin
no, I think it's.
and Aurora tried to scare the pants off her in town, or the guards, telling that story, and we made her promise not to do that in town.
Stick with the green and red. Green with the yellow.
I don't know if that's a winning strategy, but we'll see.
Could be, we'll see.
We'll see.
Came to the brass crab where the funeral was happening.
Is it gonna go green, red, or switch it up?
And then we had to wait. Said some
We'll
words
take some
over
zero
his
costs.
body, and
I don't know if I'll be doing
They
that.
were just gonna push the poor guy out in the river.
Yeah, this distribution of guys, I don't think is really
I'm still scratching
indicative
my head
of the
on
real
that.
little starter selection.
The fodder.
Because I kind of,
Someone down the river's gonna be like,
I don't know, like have y'all run into a bunch of one-cost guys or a lot of zero guys? Or
I've grabbed a lot of one, but that could just be
yeah, it's full of a
red and
nice
green.
cloak. You can see
There's a lot
some
of
band
ones in it.
that might make a game suck, but this isn't just a real distribution of cards like it's supposed to be.
Yeah, we'll see. Pretty good. Oh, 17.
He set up, grabbed the board, and started.
And then we come back in and we've been mingling and drinking and the socializing and belching and but the town, I was gonna ask Lee, I'll ask you when he gets back. When the last trouble was in this area, like when was the last warlord?
Can't take any red or green this time. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. 12 health, that's pretty good.
So Jane first.
Oh, wait, it's your turn.
Oh wait, no, yeah, you're right. So I took
Go you first.
Let's take this guy.
I saw that a couple days ago. Oh my God. Best Star Wars to come on since God, I don't know when.
Well, I didn't like the first 5 to 9 episodes.
I mean, it's down an impressive Star Wars. It's not heavy Star Wars. It's no lightsaber rave Jedi.
You first,
crap.
all
It's like,
green.
the Empire sucks. Turd green.
Which is what they call wild.
When is the last time war ravaged these lands?
This is.
I mean, in our lifetime? Yeah. So that's why the gates are stuck open. The town doesn't look like it's, expects any trouble.
Y'all have no reason to notice anything. If it wasn't for the fact that the guys are coming back, you wouldn't even feel it's important.
Yeah, like Justice and I, we're like, it's already things are talking kind of fast.
Y'all got.
Right, so how we do this is pretty much like it says, we'll shuffle the deck that you just made and then draw 5 cards. Yeah, but if you don't like any of that initial hands you get, then you can bottom deck, aka banish any of those cards, and then draw back up to that many cards, and then lose that many life that you discard, or whatever, banish to the bottom, yeah.
It's a rough mulligan.
Rough mulligan.
I have for sure listened, but I haven't decided if I'm a believer.
Alright.
Played one game recently where they had a real good mulligan. It's like you draw 2 5-card hands, and then you pick one of those 2 5-card hands.
That's pretty
to start the
good.
game with. Oh, yeah.
I like that.
It's been weathered a week. Locked in the dungeons and the Mountain Dwarf Nation.
Find new mind. It sounds like,
Alright.
Something that Dwarf
Who
would
was-
be happy with.
Do we?
We already flipped, so James first.
Oh yeah. Cool. Supposed to get that then.
Yep, so first turn, first player, you don't draw a card. Nobody wants to mulligan anything?
I'm gonna stick with it.
Stick with it? Alright, so don't draw a card on your first turn, and then you can play out champions. You pretty much have your 1 coin per turn. Everybody gets a coin on everybody's turn, and then so you can play whatever you can afford. Whatever costs a gold coin, you can play it, and then whatever costs 0, you can play it. And then you remember how the events go, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, pretty much the thing means that,
I think, I rolled a 1 in the fight. I remember that. Well, but we used
yes, pretty much the thing is, like, opponents can't do anything on your turn.
I rolled a 1. I don't
Okay, where's that other shit at? Okay, right here. So, opponents can't do anything on your turn unless, 1, you attacked, or you just blocked, or you try to end your turn. Yeah. That's the only time events come into play, or ambush guys come into play. Alright, so what you want to play on first turn?
Let's go with
Alright.
We'll try to start from over here. This will be on the stupid camera. So,
Says 6, 7.
yep, and then, and it's airborne, so just figure that this is flying in the air and it goes over the guys that are on the ground.
Got it. Unless I have airborne.
Yep.
In which case.
They cost 0, so like you can play more stuff that costs 0, plus you still have your coin for the turn.
I'm good right now. That's my first move.
But I mean, if you got more stuff that costs 0, you might want to play it. But
I mean,
Might as
because
well
right
put
now
more
it's
down, right?
yeah. Let me. If you have it.
it's
check your hand right quick.
Nah,
Nah, but see, I mean, the thing is, see, like, you have, we can show the camera. So, see, the thing is, like, you have this coin. This coin is gonna basically go away, then you get another coin on the opponent's turn. So you always pretty much, you mostly want to spend your coin. So you got, and like, you know how the loyalty works, right? So if you play a guy out and you have loyalty 2, that means that you show 2 of that colored card from your hand to get the effects. Which, like, you might not want to play that. You might want to save that for that ability. So you might just want to play something like this. It's always good to, like, this is a game that's big on drawing cards. So right there, you can play that. Draw 2 cards. There's one ability, one thing you can do, or you can play this guy right here. There's just another guy that's on the board. So, I mean, it's on you. But pretty much spend your coin when you can.
so like that. I'll definitely spend my coin.
Alright. So, and then you just turn it face over to show that you don't have it anymore for the turn.
Yeah.
And then we'll just keep it like over there. And so pretty much draw 2 cards, and then this goes into the graveyard. We'll put the graveyard just right behind your deck. Draw 2 cards, then like anything else you want to play that costs no coin. This is no coin cost, and then a lot of cards cost a coin. Alright, so you play this guy, 0 Lightning Elemental, Sage, which is Blue Spirit Champ, and then it has Tribute, which Tribute means enter the battlefield. So Tribute is deal 2 damage to a target. So what target do you want to choose to do 2 damage to? Tribute means once it enters the battlefield.
I really isn't any targets.
Target can be the player, the
player.
opponent, or like if the opponent had a creature out, then you could attack the champion.
Well, and it's gotta be the player.
Alright.
Yeah, so now
That's
Daniel's
28.
down
Or
to
how many?
28.
2? Yeah.
So now Daniel's down to 28.
Alright. We got a game. Let's,
We got a game. Alright, so anything else you want to play for 0 cost?
That's it.
Alright, and then you know, like, Daniel, you can be doing events and ambush guys too if you want to right now.
and then even if I spend this to do it now, on my turn it flips back over. Is that how it works? Okay.
Yep.
So I can use it to play this event, draw 2 cards, put 2 human tokens into play.
And then just kind of remember this. This is kind of weird, but the window opens whenever the opponent attacks. The opponent just blocked, or they try to end their turn. Which Gene just tried to end his turn.
Yeah.
So then now you can play that event, which is draw 2 cards. Yeah.
Okay. Draw 2 cards and put 2,
Human tokens into play.
and then that goes to my discard.
Yep. Then that goes discard.
Okay.
All right. So now. So now both players pass. All right. So then we'll pass the current player marker over. You both get a coin back.
Okay.
And then draw a card at the beginning of your turn. And then it's on you.
Let's see. I'm gonna use my gold to play Village Protector. Put 2 more human tokens into play.
With the ETB/tribute, put 2 human tokens into play.
Yep. Alright.
And that's a 10-3. Yep.
While you're here,
And,
your friend played a really
what do I
nice
want to do here?
that he created for his business. It was nice, 20 plus people actually play more. It's nice getting past.
What does Invoke do? What's Invoke again?
Invoke. Play from discard without paying, then banish it.
Okay.
Here goes a.
Okay.
Yeah, man, it's right here. Yeah.
Okay. And expend is discard.
Expend is tap.
Oh. Okay.
Stands out a little bit.
Okay.
why they would print this with like hardly any other freaking. Well, I mean it's on here too, but
Yeah.
it's missing a lot of stuff though.
Alright, I think I'm done. Yeah, I'm gonna be done.
All right. So you want to play any like, and then now that Daniel tried to end his turn, then you can play events and ambush guys. Anything with the brass with the circular balls on the top.
And then you get it back if you spend it.
Yeah.
You get it back for your turn.
So you pretty much always want to spend that gold, pretty much.
She was slightly behind you when you heard her voice.
Sing some.
It's Elvis voice. Like Galadriel. You turn around and it might be the best looking thing you've ever seen in your days.
Other than too tall.
And once you notice her,
Do we ever see her talking with anyone? Really?
the only reason you know her is
Spend my
Keep
gold
her hood up.
to play this card to banish all opposing 0 champions.
Alright.
Does she keep her hood up the whole time?
Banishes discard.
Yeah, but the thing about tokens is that tokens never go to the graveyard. They just
That's
go
right,
back
they
to the
go
token
there.
zone. Yeah.
Oh my dudes.
And then loyalty 2. See, like if you had, loyalty 2. So loyalty 2.
I try and
Loyalty. So 2 cards from the hand. So loyalty 2 is like when you play that, then you do the loyalty 2. Do you have 2 loyalty 2?
I say,
So show 2 blue cards from hand, then you get that ability.
come to honor.
Okay.
Which is it your turn? I mean, was it your turn?
Yeah.
But was it your turn?
Oh no.
No,
I was ending my turn and
I was good.
he did his
He
bonus.
was a friend of the family.
Oh yeah, I was doing my
Yeah.
But you just started your turn though?
No, it's
Not yet.
ending, yeah.
See, and you can't play this card unless it's your turn.
Oh, because it's not an event.
Yeah.
Make small talk with her.
Got it.
Yep, I mean,
Got
because it doesn't have ambush, or it's not an event, and it doesn't have the circles on the top of the card.
I tell
Got
her
it.
So
I
yeah,
just never.
so pretty much you're pretty much gonna play that card.
Yeah,
But
next
I mean,
turn,
yeah, it's kind of a stupid
No.
place, and that D30 is kind of very wobbly.
All the way
Got it.
to your homeland.
All right, but did you have any 0 cost card? No, you did not. So yeah,
So
so
then
you
he
might
gets
just want to
his,
say.
he gets this back then.
Yeah.
Well then,
Yeah, so you pretty much got nothing with ambush or anything, so you'll just pass the turn.
Okay.
so that means
Okay, so then it is your turn.
Yeah, but and then now you can play that dude.
Yeah.
But you get the coin though.
I do. Okay.
and then
So he played that with the loyalty 2. He's showing his 2 blue cards, and then he also gets a blitz, which is pretty much you can tap with this guy to do your thing, whatever. It has haste, swiftness.
and blitz it for 10 damage.
So when it comes to attacking in this game, you can attack with one of your guys. You can come back and attack later with another one of your guys, and come back again, or you can team attack with 2 guys or 3 guys or whatever you want to do. So just go one at a time, or whatever team you want to attack with.
Let's go one at a time.
What about him? I can block with this.
Yeah, you can block with that.
Okay.
See, and the thing about the game is like you want to be strategic because like you swing this 10, and then he can just block with this 10-3. You'll both die because you're dealing 10 damage to each other's health. 10 damage to each other's health, but this guy only takes 3 damage to kill. So if you had alternative means to knock that guy's 3 health down, then you wouldn't have to lose that guy. So sometimes it's better to swing with like a guy like that, that maybe he'll block his bigger guy with your smaller guy, or just like there's all kind of devious means to do it, but you want to go with this guy first. All right, so cool. So then you'll block, just turn it 180 just for the sake of the camera with this game, and then we block, we trade, we'll both die, go to the graveyard, And then you want to do further attacks?
No.
You usually do. I mean, if you got a chance to do an attack, you probably do. Yeah.
I'm trying to make the game last, but sure.
All right, I got some tricks up my sleeve.
Usually you want to attack with one guy at a time, but sometimes you might want to do a team attack. But I mean, usually you'll want to go one at a time.
But if I can't block, is there a reason to do one at a time?
Because I mean, you never know what you have in hand.
Oh, because I
You
can
could
play,
have
like,
a card like
in
you could have a
response.
card like kill all attacking guys or something.
Got it.
And we'll just attack one at a time.
Normally you'll want to attack one at a time. But sometimes you want to do a team attack.
All right.
It'll be 5 damage.
Okay. I'm gonna play in response. Polar Shock. 6 damage to target champion and each opponent. Oh, that's me too, huh? Oh no, I'm not an opponent. That makes sense.
Just an opponent.
Yeah, so I can do 6 to him.
Yep.
Does that stop the attack?
Yeah, I mean, long as you do it in response, because you can only respond after the opponent attacks. So then you'll pretty much do that instant ability, that instant event. Then you'll deal 6 damage to target champion and each opponent. So you'll do 6 damage to that guy before that guy gets to hit you. Then that guy will die.
It's a graveyard.
Okay.
Then Gene will take 6 damage as well. Okay. So then now you want to swing with that guy? Yep. Okay, so now that's 6 coming in the air. So
Yeah, and I have no flying, so no airborne, so.
you want to take 6 damage.
6.
All right, so now we're 24 to 22.
All right.
Right. And then you want to pass turn?
Yeah.
Pass turn. All right, so then we'll pass it over to. It was just your turn, so now it's your turn. Yeah. All right, so y'all both get your gold back.
Okay. So I draw?
Yep. Move these things here. We'll move these over here. 22 to 24.
Alright, I'm gonna spend my gold for Knight of the Dragon. 5/8 airborne. Oh, and ambush. Not useful now, but still good.
So I mean, the good tactical way to play like ambush guys is to wait till a guy is attacking. Especially with that, I probably wouldn't even play that right now. I would probably just wait till he swings with that.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see. I don't know. If I no. Okay, I'm gonna play this and just draw 2 cards.
Alright, so you got any free cost you want to play?
No.
Yeah, but again, this probably just isn't a good distribution of the cards. I should have probably tried to go half cost, half non-cost, but
No, it's working.
still works.
I'm ending my turn.
So then you're ready. Everybody gets the gold back.
Unless he wants to do something.
Oh yeah. So anything you want to do on?
No.
So like I mean, so pretty much as long as you don't have any balls on top, then you can't do anything on the opponent's turn. All right, so then we'll pass turn. We'll go to turn. Then everybody gets the gold back. Then draw a card for turn.
I will, present myself, probably before I got to give him, just introduce myself.
Yeah, I mean, good time to put out a loyalty since, I mean, maybe.
Yes, I am.
Oh yeah, not a good time to play that since there's nobody out there. So I mean, you can kind of waste that guy right now for now. Maybe.
I may have come late to the night, but he is the one
I'll spend
responsible
my
for
gold.
my squiring. And
Get
I
this
just,
guy on the team.
Okay.
On the
I just thought I should
battlefield.
introduce
And
myself
3.
and see,
him as well.
avail myself of your wisdom.
Okay, so what is that? Tribute means whenever you enter the battlefield. So what does that tribute say?
This card attacks deal 2 damage for each opposing champion on the player.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did not see any
What did it
of
say? I
that.
missed it. Sorry.
Tribute and or when this card attacks, deal 2 damage to each opposing champion and player.
Got it.
And then Citadel Scholar, tribute is recycle. And then recycle is optionally banish any 2 cards from your discard to draw 1 card.
He's quite proud of
Banish is taking cards from your discard. Banish is putting stuff on the bottom of your deck, so you want to do that recycle?
Yeah.
Yeah, so tribute, recycle, which is recycle is optionally banish any 2 cards from your discard to draw 1. Well, 2 cards, not 3.
And after we chat a little longer, I kind of,
Well, I mean, you can look at them.
Have you guys encountered anything strange?
That's in the discard, so it's just face up. Yep, so you want to, and then you draw 1 card for doing it.
Anything of the reptilian?
Yep. And then when you draw a card, then read what it does. You always go top to bottom with these guys. So what else does it do? Citadel Scholar, what else does it do?
Yeah, put 1 attack and 1 shield counter on this card.
Win though?
When you draw a card.
Yep, I mean, so do you want to, so what do you do now?
So just add 1 attack and 1 shield. Yeah.
Yep, and then it's right there. So the 1 attack is the red is the attack, the blue is the shield is the blue. Yeah, so now this becomes what is that now? What is it called in the
Champion.
Well, I mean, what is it? So the stats of this guy, what is her stats now?
Has it gone to attack?
Yeah, so what are her attack and what is her defense now?
So it's 1 attack, 2 defense.
Perfect. And then whenever you draw a card, you keep on doing it.
Alright.
Alright, I guess anything else you want to play? Alright, so you want to attack with anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna attack that. Attack again with good dragon champion. Dragon.
Dragon Link attacks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I can pay to get this guy out.
Ooh. Oh man, he spent the gold and then he ambushed in an airborne flyer. That's a 5/8. So what's gonna happen is, well, damn. Maybe I said that wrong. But do you have any 0 cost pings or anything?
Oh, if I wanted to take him out, so I can play this as well.
Yeah. So pretty much he's blocking, and you're gonna do 5 damage to him. Then he's got 2 life remaining, but you're gonna do 6 damage to this guy. Both of you have 2 life remaining.
Yeah. But can I also play this one to do 2 damage there, 3 damage?
Yeah, but then he also wants to play a free event for deal 3 damage. So I guess read it.
Deal 3 damage to 1 target, 2 damage to another target.
Okay, yeah. So how do you want to distribute that?
So if I do 2 here, 3 here.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Yep. So he'll do 2 damage there, which would effectively kill this guy because 5 plus 2 is 7.
Yep.
And then 3 damage there would kill that guy, which is 6. That's why it's good to get the free cost cards out.
Yeah, it's interesting.
All right. So
Yeah, I passed that on before.
I guess now back to the active player. You got anything you wanted to play? Usually, you'll know pretty much if you've already spent your coin, you know you can only spend cards that don't cost a coin.
Nope.
Alright, so now, and then you're all done, so I guess you go to the next turn.
Stone singer. Go. I thought you were going to college stone singers. That was true. As you start leaving outside, you see someone else. You catch up with you. Holler. Hold there. Are you heading to the kids? Young lad, he's got a sword, he's got no armor on, he's like a squire. He does carry a sword.
I think I'm gonna pass.
You got way too many cards in hand to pass.
Oh, how many do I have to end with? What's the max?
Well, I mean, max 7, but like if you have gold, I mean, I would spend the gold.
I know, but they're all cards I can play.
They're all cards you can play, okay?
I mean, like, on his turn.
Okay.
Well, I guess I might as well get something out.
Yeah, I might as well get something now.
Shoot, actually, no. I think I'm gonna pass.
Well, I mean, did you want to swing with your guy? Because he doesn't have, because no longer deploying, because you played it on the opponent's turn.
Yeah, no, you're right. I'll attack with this.
Alright, he's swinging 5 in the air, so did you want to play any guys?
Oh, wait, actually do something else here. I forgot that he was,
Yeah, but before he swings, he might want to do something else.
yeah. Let's play Smash and Burn. Gives +5/+5 to a champion this turn. Draw 2 cards.
Okay, it's +5/+5 to a champion this turn, just this turn.
Yeah. And then now I'll swing.
And then he drew 2 cards.
Fish pie for breakfast.
Matter of fact, this little pie shop, this is the one when you quote the best
Alright,
pie.
and then you got a graveyard ability on that card too, if you want to do it.
Best recipes now.
Alright, so now you swing 10, you say?
Lead on.
Yeah.
Alright, you swung 10 in the air. Is there anything you want to do?
He goes, well, I don't see it as any hard minute. It's one out. And you
Turn to 10.
the best fish pie.
10 in the air.
Oh, no. We're getting to combat there. Provide the killing blow to the creature. Let's get away. Get away from the creature.
So how does this work?
Larry in the morning for that.
Is that a cost that to discard a green card to use it, or?
So, Wild, you may banish this card from your discard pile. If you do, deal 6 damage to target champion. Yeah, that's the thing about the colored pips I was talking about. Ally ability. Ally ability is...
You still do all the food, the fishing, and the mercenaries of the Ironclad Regiment.
Ally ability. Yeah, we have a few ally ability.
Ironclad
Okay, ally ability. An ability is indicated by an alignment symbol followed by an arrow. When you play a 1-cost card of the indicated alignment, your corresponding in-play ally abilities trigger.
The high hill where the
0 cards cost 0 cost cards don't trigger ally abilities. So
Okay, so if I play a 1-cost green card, then that can activate this.
yeah.
Okay, interesting.
So page 16 in the rule.
Okay.
from up there, one darn hill.
Man, I gotta. Man, nobody. Yeah, that's why I love this thing. This is why I love this. Nothing like having. Nothing like having a little pencil in your wallet. Never without a pencil.
Well, I'm just going to have to take that hit.
Alright.
Alright, so let's see. You know, the only cards you can play when it's not your turn is the cards with the balls on the top. So let's see what this one does. Okay, this one is pretty much if you have an ability to kind of get you out of the trouble, I always play it. Pretty much this is a 1 gold cost instant, which is an event. which draw 2 cards, or you can, if it's your turn, break all non-demon champions. But we're just gonna use it to draw 2 cards to see if we can get a way out of this trouble. So we're gonna spend our coin to draw 2 cards. Then, whenever you draw a card, what does your girl Citadel Scholar do?
Goes 1 up each time.
Well, I mean, how many cards did you draw?
2.
Yeah, so you had, well, I mean, on the back it's a 2, so 3. So now this is a, what stats does she have now?
The 3 shield to attack.
Well, hold on, what?
I'll be. What I mean 4 shield and 3 attack.
Yep, that's it. So do you have any way out of that trouble now? Because you know you already can't use any cards with the gold cost. So yeah, so you just gotta take the 10 damage right now. So that'll take you down to what?
14.
14.
There it is. 14.
14. And then pretty much yeah, so back to Daniel.
I think I'm gonna be done.
Think you're gonna be done? Okay. Alright, so then we'll go to the next turn, and then that 5 goes away just for the turn.
Does he come back or no? Now he can't block, or can he block?
He only untaps at the beginning of your turn.
Okay. And he can't block until he's tapped.
You can block in this game.
Okay.
Yeah, you can still block from being tapped.
Got it. Good to know.
Arrested, exhausted, whatever. Yep. And then what happened? And then you drew your card for turn?
Well, right now, yeah, I'm gonna draw my card.
Perfect. Citadel Scholar gets a trigger.
Just shoot through the fire. You got his man. Not the easiest story to swallow. And she goes, the pies. He goes, well, I'm not here.
16 green.
Dealing out all the pies.
Alright. Let's spend my coin.
I got extra.
Put Knight of Lara
As she walks
on the table.
Okay, so what all abilities does, I mean, and every time you play the card, you gotta read the whole
So,
thing.
for loyalties, I'm able to draw 1 card.
Which gives.
Another.
Now it's a tricky card.
Citadel Scholar. And then you gotta read the whole card whenever you play it, though.
When this card is blocked, transform each blocking non-wolf champion into a wolf token that is blocking this card.
So read it again, because it's kind of complicated.
Yeah, one more time.
So yeah, when this card is blocked, transform basically any non-wolf champion that I have into a wolf token that's blocking.
Well, we'll come again one more time. Okay, so when this card is blocked, whenever you block that card, then transform each blocking non-wolf champion into a wolf token. So pretty much you don't want to block this guy, is what they're saying.
Is Wolf the green? Or
Yeah, Wolf is a green. It's
any-
just a 2/2.
Any green card though, right? Is a Wolf card?
No, just
got
the
it. Got it.
just wolf cards in the subtype. Like, see, this is a human knight.
Oh, got
This
it.
is a human knight. That's a sage human. But yeah,
Got it.
but yeah, and she has blitz, which means she can exhaust as soon as she comes out.
But it comes with a
Yep, and then any other cards you want to play for turn?
attending the Kingfisher Festival this year.
No.
All right, so you want to swing with anybody?
Specifically, he hopes you
And he can still block even though he's tapped. But yeah.
you look forward to
Right now, no.
being in that
That was in my turn.
incredible way.
You sure you want to do that? You see, this is a 10-8.
Smile suddenly thinking about
Pretty strong.
it, and then
And I'm not going to want to block because this will get turned into a wolf, which I don't want.
Yeah, let me see.
Well, I won't block with this.
Yeah, but so you want to swing with that?
Actually, yeah, let's just go swing with it.
All right. So now Gene is swinging with the 10-8.
All right.
That when it's blocked, it turns your guy into a 2/2 wolf.
2/2 wolf.
If we win, does he wield this?
no, it's a reenactment, says Gary. It's a reenactment. He goes, one side loses and one side wins.
I know, but what?
The Stars, they lose, and now they flop at night, and they
They'll kill. They'll spend like.
What side is Ispen like to fight on? What side did Ispen like to fight on?
I'm gonna
well, he varied, but mostly he liked to be a
play this to put a wolf token into play. And then,
Oh, he played the wolf. Hold him up.
I guess if I give him +2 this turn.
So read the card for the folks.
Oh, yeah. Put a wolf token into play, target wild green champion gets +2/+2 this turn. Draw 2 cards.
Okay, so you start from the top, so you put the 2 token into play,
Yeah.
and then target
Guess
wild
I'll-
green champion gets +2/+2.
Doesn't do much though.
Yeah.
It's still gonna get wiped out, but I'll block with this.
Yeah, but then you drew the cards, right?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so he blocks with the 4/4, and then, yep.
That. And then,
Yeah, we're a great weapon.
Well, I mean, you can also do what they call, you can also double block.
oh, it's that.
But actually,
So, like, you can block with 2 of your guys to make it equal the amount to kill the opponent's guy.
But this still takes over the leftover damage.
Well, the attacker would place the damage where they want to designate it.
Oh, got it.
Yep. So, like, you got that 4/4 wolf out there.
Yeah.
So you could double block
that guy changes.
with the wolf and the dragon.
But then he could put all the damage on here if he wanted.
Yep, if you wanted to.
He,
But then
gonna
you'll get
preserve
rid of his
this.
guy. Okay, yeah. But
Yeah.
you could just block with that, and then you'll just take.
yeah, just absorb it.
Yep. And then if you got any instance in hand, you know how you can do the little combat tricks or whatever to deal 4 ping damage to the Knight of Alara.
Losing side anyway.
Oh, because
Oh yeah, and that wolf goes back to the tokens.
oh wait, when I played that green card, can I activate this to banish it and do 6 damage to this and finish it off?
So let's see, ally abilities. An ally ability is indicated by an alignment symbol followed by an arrow. When you play a one
one
cost
cost.
card of the indicated alignment, yeah.
Oh, which was, yeah.
Hit back to town.
Flanking maneuver was 1.
Yep, so then you can do that thing. So what does that say?
So you may banish this card from your discard pile. If you do, deal 6 damage to target champion.
Yeah, I mean that's it right there.
Yeah.
So pretty much he's digging that out of his graveyard, and then he played a 1 cost green card. So banish this card from the graveyard, from the discard pile. If you do, deal 6 damage to target champion. Yeah, so pretty rotten thing to do, but yeah, that'll do 6 damage to this guy, thereby killing this guy.
And something like that you give an introduction to.
Yep. And then that token goes back to the tokens. That wolf token.
Oh, yeah.
And then, yep. And with that,
don't think Preston
do you want to do anything else on your turn? All right. So then, pass turn. Everybody get their gold back and ready.
Draw a card. Let's see.
Cheers and applause.
We got 22 life versus 14. We got a 5/6 Citadel Scholar versus a 5/8 Flying Knight of the Dragon.
Alright, I'm gonna spend my coin for Great Horn Lizard. Ambush, Blitz, Breakthrough, Tribute, your dinosaur champions. Oh, multiple. Interesting. Get +3/+3 this turn. Which I do have. Is that tribute?
Nah, this loyalty.
Oh, for sure. Tribute is then. Oh, tribute it just happens.
Tribute is into the battlefield.
Okay. So it gets +3.
Yes, this is a dinosaur.
All right.
Oh, yes, I was gonna try that.
Then I'm going to
And at the end of the day, the winner goes to the pitch, the biggest pitch of the night. They have a winner for each round. So they'll toss it out for
Okay.
like 15 minutes at a time, and then they'll stop.
So that guy has ambush. You could have played it as an event.
Yeah.
And then it has blitz, which it comes in and it can attack right away. And it has breakthrough, which any excess damage goes through to the player.
So I'm gonna go ahead and attack with this.
Okay, you want to block that? Or play an event since he just attacked? Anything with the dots on the top, you can play as an event.
You know, that should be a tool for Christian. I think it is. Is it?
Good thing to always do in card games is when you have an ability, a choice to play a card, just put them all together right as one. So then you're looking at what your possibilities are.
It's a poetry game.
Grudge, like yeah, it'll be right here. Grudge is when this champion leaves play for any reason, gain the effect after the arrow. Death rattle and then Hearthstone. Whenever it leaves play, then you gain the effect.
But it is an indie game.
I don't know why they don't just put the freaking definition of the card right there. It's like, it's just, most people are going to be playing this for the first time all the times when they pick up these cards. So, I mean, we know we can't play these, so let's just put these down. But, so. So what we're looking at is, what we're up against is a 10-8. If we take that 10, we'll surely die soon because we'll only have 4 life. So, what are the options, do you think?
Take a chance.
So, I mean, so there's always double blocking. You can block with 2 guys. So this is pretty much this. I mean, this is a 5/5. It's not that great, so I wouldn't do that. Oh, so one option you can do is
Does she have the strength to reel that
you
in?
could do this guy, but no, man. You could do.
Yeah.
And then there's this little girl there.
Give it to her.
You've always got that guy, but I think a good move would be to.
And her father helps her drag everything over. Pick it up.
Yeah, that's a pretty good move. I would say that's a pretty good move.
Spend my coin. Have him go.
So familiar goes for 1 coin. Pay that. It's an 8/8 with ambush. Can be played like an event. And then it has the grudge ability, which is death rattle and Hearthstone. As soon as it dies, then you get the effect after the arrow. Gain 8 health. So what you want to do is when that's swinging, you'll say you'll block, then you'll double block. So he's double blocking. So now he's hitting back with 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He's hitting back with 13. And then this guy's hitting with 10, 11.
Okay.
So the attacker decides where they want to place the damage.
Okay. So I can put some here.
And then, of course, you can play any combat tricks you want to, too.
Let's see. Okay. Okay. How many? This needs 6 to kill. So I'll put 6 to this one to knock it out.
Okay.
And then 4, I suppose, to that one, but it won't be enough to kill.
But then you won't have him gaining the life, too. So.
Yeah.
But eventually he will gain the life, but yeah. So 6. Well, 6 is enough to kill this guy. Goes to the grave. But this guy has breakthrough. But he didn't break through because the damage is on the guys that he
Oh, right. But this does die, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he dealt 8 plus whatever to it. 8 plus 6, 5.
That's more than enough. Okay. Then I can.
What's him? Cheddars. Yeah, I mean the 2-player twos is really coming together. So they're playing this game. I mean, y'all want to play a game too? They're actually closing early tonight in 30 minutes. But Okay, yeah. I mean, y'all know now, so yeah. 2-player twos is going down. All right. Feel free to look around. I mean, sure y'all don't want to play something? I mean, we can play a little
We're
quick.
just chill and watch.
Yeah.
I got Destiny. That's a fast game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But y'all can watch though. Yeah. Right.
So I can attack with this then next, right?
Yep.
All right. I'll attack with that.
So so you want to do the 5 damage to him. So 5 of any kind of event, anything you want to play. Nope. All right, so take the 5. So then you go down to 9 life. Where is the 9? This is 9. Confusion. All right, and then anything else?
No, I think that's it.
Then we'll get our coins back, flip it over there, and then that damage goes away, and then you're ready. Too bad you don't have your Citadel Scholar still. I would have got that thing.
Play second win. Gain 5 health again. Recycle. Recycle just 3 cards.
Recycle is optionally banish any 2 cards from your discard to draw 1.
That's funny.
Creature is the combo with exquisite. That's a 19 is.
You have cooked crispy skin, which is the delicacy.
Yeah. So
You know how to do it. You gotta know the right things to do.
Gain 5 health. I'll put you back on the 14. Back on 14, and of course this one is not in champion, so it'll just get discard pile. Yeah, so keep your discard pile face up.
looking for a Helion when I went to do that.
Those are just sticks. They're small sticks.
Little sticks.
They're all telling everyone. You can tell they know the story. They go over and they go like, it's the one that you guys have to stay back.
From a token. Okay, Frost Titan down. Each card revealed, you may return 1 target opposing champion to its owner's hand. I do have the loyalty for that.
Alright. So this bounces back.
Yep.
Alright.
He played, and then he had the loyalty, so he was able to bounce that many cards of the opponents back to their hand. And then this guy has what ability does that guy have?
It's got Blitz.
Yep, so what's that mean?
I can attack.
Yep, we can attack as soon as it comes out.
Yep.
Yep, so you want to swing with anybody?
No. Just keep it up.
Nah, man, you want to swing. Clearly you want to swing. Yeah. So who you want to swing with first?
Go over where you're at on these cookeries and they cook stuff.
This is only after Legion.
Yeah, I mean, You could just swing with reckless abandon. As soon as that guy dies, you're gonna get 8 health. So I would just swing everything.
Yeah.
8. So you swinging 8.
Swinging 8. Yeah.
Okay, then Daniel, the events window is open now. You want to play any events cards with the dot on the top?
I'm gonna play Everett. Put 4 zombie tokens into play. And then
Vert.
it's block with 1.
Nice. Alright, he's blocking with 1, so got 2 damage on that. The zombie dies.
You can't imagine him holding the fish because that's big.
Zombie,
Oh, sorry,
zombie
yeah.
tokens.
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember that.
Yep. And then you want to play any? I think it goes back to you though now. I think.
Yeah, once I'm done mine.
I got nothing left to do.
Alright.
Unless you got anything else.
You don't want to
Alright,
attack
so you want to swing with anything else?
At least take out one of these, right?
Well,
Oh yeah.
you always blind swing, so
Oh yeah. Also, abilities for each card revealed.
that's only
On my turn, or is it?
That's when it's first played, right?
yeah. There's loyalty just when first play.
They want to give you the card.
Right, well, I tried.
Alright, so you want to swing with this?
Yeah. Take out the
Okay, yeah. I'll block with 1.
Alright, cool.
Remember?
Perfect. Alright, so yeah. I guess you out of moves. You want to pass turn?
pass turn.
You want to pass turn?
Yeah.
Or you want to play something? And you can only keep 7 cards in hand between turns. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
He was grumbling.
Yeah, like so might as well use it.
Yeah, I guess I'll play this out. Reveal
Except when you caught that fish, everyone was
loyalty is showing 2.
Loyalty is showing 2, but it has blitz, but it doesn't really matter since it's gonna be your
Oh,
turn
yeah,
anyway.
that's
Yeah. All right, and then what else does it say down there? Tap it to do what?
Remove another target champion from battle. That champion is no longer attacking or blocking, but it remains expended or flipped.
Yeah, so you could have, instead of wasting one of your zombies, you could have played that out, used this tap ability.
Oh,
Since it has, yeah.
I see.
Yep.
Because it has blitz. So
Because it
it comes out right.
Because that's what
That makes sense. Okay, no worries, just a zombie.
Yep. All right, so everybody pass the turn? Hey, let's go. All right, still 14 to 22.
Let's see.
This is Gene's first TCG in years, so he's still learning the ropes, so very understandable.
But Aurora did the same thing, 'cause I told her, she was there when Isabel told us.
Alright, let's see.
wanted to go for volume, they delete that.
You liking it, Gene?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Okay, cool.
It's got a good rhythm, this game. I like the back and forth.
Oh, yeah.
I like it.
Fisher King, excuse me.
Alright, I'm gonna
See Ladora anywhere?
It's a little crowded.
bring the dragon back out.
Bring the dragon back up.
Good, really good. But I'm very proud
Gold
of it.
span dragon.
Okay. I'm gonna play Revolt. Put a human token into play. Your good champions get +2 this turn.
Good is just the white, the yellow ones.
Okay, oh, he gets 1 too.
Yeah.
But he comes in. Oh, he has ambush, so he comes in ready. Oh, that's only plus attack, not plus defense. Huh?
Yeah, I mean +2 attack, +2 defense. It's the same.
Oh, it's
thing.
both.
Let me see. Well, I mean, like, you just kind of ignore the defense. So
Okay.
The afternoon goes on.
+2.
Three they're going to get.
Yeah.
People are posing out there. Taking part in it. You find the time.
Oh, it has blitz this turn. Yeah. The token has blitz this turn.
Everyone wants to talk to you.
Yeah, I mean, and Matt doesn't have blitz because he just played it this turn. But yeah.
Right. Oh, so it is.
Well, it's
You spend all day.
it's out there, but it's like, yeah, but it's still deploying or whatever.
Got it.
Still got the summoning signals.
Okay, and then I think I'm. Within 25 minutes? Okay. I think I'm done.
Well, I mean, you want to swing with anything? That has blitz,
Yeah.
but it's
But
gonna die if
it
you
won't
swing
do
it.
anything, yeah. Right. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna hang out.
Press it. Okay, then
They
it goes away
they
for the
both
turn.
use,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. And then you want to play anything?
No. Actually,
You got all these guys. You do want to play those?
I'll spend the token. Fairy Trickster.
I'm serving the.
Alright.
All right, you got airborne, ambush, and blitz, and then read the rest of it.
Reveal top card of target's player deck. You may play it all cost. If you don't, and banish it.
But you gotta tap it to do that effect. Since it has blitz, you can tap it to do it. So you tap it and then do what it says. Reveal the top card of the opponent's deck, and then you may play it if
I'm gonna put on my fierce.
you may play it paying all cost if you don't banish it.
We'll meet on the field.
So you don't have the gold to pay it, so you'll banish it to the bottom of the opponent's.
You did say.
Oh shoot.
Deal
Yeah,
7.
yeah. That would have not been great.
Alright. And then yes, you play that, and then it's back to the turn player. You wanna play anything?
They're all ready to go.
Nah. Good, yeah.
Alright.
Thank you though.
And then we pass turn.
My turn.
Draw a card, ready, and get your gold back.
I'm gonna go join that rabble. I go join that rabble. I go over to the Knights of.
That's nothing. The spirits kick me in.
Yeah, draw a card, ready your guys, and get your gold back. So untap your guys.
So, they're ready.
Alright, I'll just spend the token. Temporal Enforcer. Ambush and unblockable.
Yeah. Hold on. This might be a good thing to play, but I mean, generally, like when you have guys that are ambushed, you kind of want to save them until your opponent swings with something kind of weak. Then you can come through and just kill it with the ambush. But it might be good to play since it has loyalty too, and you happen to have that right now.
Yep. I do have right now.
So 2 blue, and then what does it say?
You may return target champion to its owner's hand.
So probably the dragon naturally.
Yeah.
Probably the dragon.
So,
Is that a 0 cost target?
That's this ability, and then this one is if you play a 1 cost, if you play a gold cost, a blue card, you may
that's
return
right,
target
that's
0
right.
cost champion to its owner's hand.
Okay.
So the guy is deploying, and then any 0 cost you want to play for the turn. No, so you want to swing with anybody? You got 1 guy in the air that can't be blocked. You got a strong guy on the ground. You got another strong guy on the ground. I'll probably go all out.
and then
Well, but you can go 1 at a time. You can see what he's gonna do with this game. Like in Magic, you gotta swing everybody at one time.
Yeah.
so I'll just go Fairy Trickster first.
Okay.
It's
Is
up in the
that
air.
unblockable or no?
That one's up in the air, so like if you have a way to kill this flyer, then you can do it. But if not, then you gotta take that 5.
What's it doing? 5?
5, yeah.
5.
And then remember, it has this tap ability too. You can, instead of swinging with it, you can also do that tap ability. You can also do that ability if you don't want to swing with them. Reveal the top card of the opposing player's deck, and then if you want to pay for it, then you can, otherwise banish it. But since we know mostly I have gold cards in the deck, so you might not want to do that. So do you want to swing or use the ability? Alright, swing 5 in the air.
Alright. I'm gonna play. I'll use my gold for this guy.
Yeah, but it has ambush, yep. Perfect.
That does.
Yep, and then you remember you bounce that to hand, so you gotta remember everything you do too. Yeah.
Wait, but I can do that, right?
Yeah. Because it has ambush. Yeah.
I take 5 damage.
5 damage, but then yeah, that kills that guy. So what's happening is he ambushed in his flyer, so he's gonna block your guy, and then that'll kill that. But then that has 5 damage on it. But did you want to play any kind of tricks on there? If you have any free cost cards? I mean, you still got attacks. You still got attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this guy blocks, so he can't block again for the turn.
So what's
got it.
Yep, and then you want to swing with any of these other 2 guys you have out there?
Nah, it's safely.
Nah, you want to swing with them guys, man. Well,
Nothing. Well,
I mean, their strategy, you got a lot of guys, so if he swings, you can kill him reasonably. You can kill him without consequence. But or you could just kill him now is what you could do. So either way,
I could just target your weak points.
you can't target him necessarily, but you can just swing wildly and then maybe he'll block.
yeah. Something will die.
Yeah.
More than likely.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the sound, or maybe it's the sun on the weapon.
I'm trying to see, is this for just when I get attacked, or when I attack and it just leaves?
This is when this guy leaves the.
So it doesn't mean any effect.
This grudge means when this champ leaves play for any reason,
Right? Yeah.
even if it gets bounced to hand, you'll still get that 8 life.
And I'm just gonna go and keep attacking wildly.
So swinging for 8. And then where's Daniel?
I can block with anything, right?
Yeah, you can block with anything.
I'll block with the human.
Okay, blocks with the human, and then you know where them tokens go.
Tokens.
Oh yeah.
We'll have a real weapon. And the real people,
Alright, so that has 2 damage on it, and then do you want to swing with this guy or leave this guy to block?
as much as you see all the clatter and stuff in the way, eventually you just see things, that's the sword, not the swords.
No.
Next.
Alright, so then Daniel, anything else you want to do after his events window is open? Alright, so then you pass turn, and then we'll gain our gold back and ready our guy. Well, you only ready at the beginning of your turn, yeah.
So you two notice it first. Okay. You two notice it first. Oh, this is right. So this is real people. So y'all jump up immediately.
Still have a bunch of cards over there. You still got less than 7, right?
Because they have.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Perfect.
And then other people are seeing it.
Thanks for the reminder, though. I did forget that I wasn't supposed to. Alright.
Later, like all the people will notice.
Alright, I'm gonna spend my coin on Winds of Change. Target champion gains breakthrough this turn and 5/1/1 counters.
Breakthrough is excess damage goes to the player after a guy blocks.
Oh wait, do these wash out? Where are these from?
Yeah, I think they
do, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So
Oh yeah, I mean I think that was damage anyway. That was damage.
oh, you're right. Yeah. Okay. So then +5.
Okay.
Have worked together in the past.
And then you'll discard the event.
Yes.
So that guy gets +5 in breakthrough for the turn.
I'm gonna attack with him.
Okay, so that's a 10.
They all have real weapons.
10 in the air.
Padded swords.
So you have no flyers, but you have any kind of instant cards you want to play?
And as you do, in the middle of the field, there comes
Tribute means as soon as it enters the battlefield.
3 guards on horseback. That's almost as if because you're the ones that notice everything that came first, they acted first, and got together, you know, but they notice that.
Could block this.
But he does have the breakthrough, which means that the excess damage goes to your life, but it has a tribute. Read that tribute.
Reveal the top 5 cards of your deck. You may choose a champion card among them and put it into play. Banish the rest.
Yeah, it sounds like a good game.
Who's all doing what?
Alright, so go ahead and do that.
they go like
Five
this.
cards.
And as y'all cross the battlefield, seeing one another, y'all find yourself converting on a coin, and you see
Okay,
the
what
road,
do we got
and you're
here?
like, there's a lot of enemies right there. That's a lot of enemies. Like, there's all these combatants, but they're nothing. In fact, by the time you get together, you're almost like going. It's like it's too late. Like,
So was it
one for free?
so quickly. Just a second.
That was an
What does the
airborne.
riders look
These guys just
I was
have
gonna
He's playing the 7/7 airborne for free.
discard the rest.
they come over.
Banish the rest, which is put him on the bottom of the deck.
You're outsiders, and the way you're dressed is you are obvious is all get out.
We are townsfolk.
And y'all are not.
I mean, I'm in my regalia.
All right,
Could
so
just block with that.
yeah, so you want to double block is what you're doing?
Yep.
All right, so he's double blocking, so that's 10. That's 10 attack coming the dragon's way, and
That's part of what they saw.
9 health that's being soaked up from the dragon's attack. So
My sword. That's
dragon is swinging 10, 8. No, 10, 13.
Yeah.
10, 13. So if you can't kill the dragon, you might not even want to double block. Because the dragon has 13. Do you have any free cards that you can play? Well, no, we know that. Yep, so you can either just, you can just block some of the damage, or I would probably save this guy to stay living, probably. I would probably just try to keep that guy still living.
Yeah, well, let's leave it on the cliff. I don't want to stop a fight.
You know what?
Could use this.
Actually, yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
So, you can do that. So you may return target 0 cost, but that's not a 0 cost, but
Yeah.
you may return target 0 cost champion to its owner's hand. So you can do that token and then just get rid of the token, or the green guy.
Do the green guy.
I hope they throw more popcorn
And then so now the question is, what do you want to block with? So since you played that 1 cost ally, now the question is, what do you want to block with? I would probably save this guy to live another day. Oh, this one has tribute, so as soon as it enters the battlefield, then you deal 3 damage to target champion, and then you gain 3 health. So you gain 3 health at 17.
And this loses. This loses 3.
3, so that'll take it down to what, 10? Take it down to 10, and then with that you can actually double block and trade, which is kill both of you guys.
So everyone dies.
Well, you're dealing with 10,
Yeah.
10 on 9, yeah, and then we're dealing 10 on 10 now, which everybody does, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, so that was about the best way to do it.
All right. Let's see then.
And then everybody want to pass turn? Well, no.
I'm gonna
Pass the turn.
play Shadow Imp. And they can attack with this, right?
Yeah, they have Blitz, yeah.
Yeah. That's unblockable.
Blitz and unblockable for,
Oh, sorry, for 2.
yeah, for
Just
2.
for 2, yeah.
Yep, so, anything, you can't block it, so 15, and we know you don't have the cards to kill it, so
Yeah, I
15.
can use this to block it.
Well, that guy's unblockable. Yep, and then you want to pass turn? Everybody want to pass?
Yeah, I'm done, yeah.
All right, pass turn.
Card.
16.
So we got here.
So what is spears coming your way?
Spend the token. Helian's Fury. Helian's Fury, draw 2 cards, or if it's your turn, return up to 2 target champions to their owner's hands and draw a card. Yeah, that's it. So it'll be just any 2. Okay. I'm choosing these 2.
You know what's the smart thing to do? The smart thing to do is play this guy on the grudge, gain out health, then you can play it black again. Then I just do one of his guys. But that's one thing you can do, yeah.
And also, three good rows charging for horses.
Or whatever, which way you want to do it.
Shit, let's do it now. Just play the grudge.
Alright, so you're gonna return that to hand,
Yep.
and which other
Or no,
to hand?
yeah.
23.
23. Alright, and then what other do you want to return to hand?
Five I took?
That's rider and the horse. They'll practically just run you over.
This as well.
Well, I mean, you probably want to do one of his cards. Yeah.
And then over here, the paladin.
Yeah, and it's that unblockable. Yeah.
The worst of the lot is you.
And then you drew the card, right?
Wow.
No.
4 points left.
But anyway, that's what happens.
Now, you never play the events like they're champions. You put the events just off to the side. Really put it in the discard pile.
Can we get a tax of opportunity in there?
Alright, then any free call stuff you want to play? Nope. Alright, pass turn. I mean, you want to play any events?
I get a charge.
Uh,
Oh, yeah, you're about to attack, but there's no attack opportunity.
let's see.
They got some kind of.
You got a row of horses coming in, you're just hoping not to get.
I'm gonna play this, I suppose, Dark Offering.
So, that said.
What is
the
break-
riders
break
are,
target?
in Dog's opinion,
Kill.
The riders are weaker than the horse.
Kill. Okay. If you do break up. Oh. I'm actually gonna hold on to this then. Okay.
Can only keep 7 cards between times, but you got 6 now.
Yeah. Okay. I'm done.
Alright.
Exactly what you need. You're both exchanging.
Whose turn now?
They don't get a
Yeah,
free
yeah.
Okay.
I draw the black blade of Selenia.
22 23. We're not gonna finish this, folks.
Yeah. What do we got? 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
I get that you're
Alright. I'm gonna play.
If that works for him, that's okay.
Put him back down.
So that means that's
I'm gonna
I don't want to push him.
Beat down.
hunting pack gives me 3 wolves,
They don't know who you are.
and then 3 wolves. Target champion, you may deal 2 damage to it for each wolf you have in play. So that would be 6 to him.
Yep, that's perfect.
And then,
Oh, that's right.
so that'll kill that, right?
Yeah, so he's targeting the champion, doing 6 damage, 2 for each wolf.
You kill him, he goes blasting off the saddle. The war horse keeps going.
Use my bonus.
And then I'm going to
So grab the reins.
I'm gonna attack with a blockable guy here. For
Blockable.
2 damage.
War horses don't take
Go
away.
back down to 21.
Be drug alone. Hey, it doesn't have to be a war horse.
And I'm
Or
done.
athletics. You'll need animal handling no matter what in a minute.
Any kind of instant guys you want to play?
full, so when I try to grab it with the shield, I reach for the range and I just smash it on the side of the horse.
All right. Aurora does the thing, I'll do justice with you.
All we can do now is just attack.
Well, I mean, it's not your turn yet.
Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah, I'm done.
yeah.
So this goes back. And now
Yeah, but when he passes the turn, then you can play your instant guys with the dots on top.
oh yeah.
Now, right now, this is all that's trying to keep you from getting on the battlefield. These guys are intentionally stopping whoever tries to mess with the success. Because it just takes seconds for them to finish this off. Matter of fact,
Do you know why they're closing early, or just because?
They say they don't have the staff right now.
For sure.
7. What did you do for your damage? What did you do?
So play back for the ghost.
What kind of
For one token.
it's hurting to kill your side.
Back on the field.
Yeah.
Here's 7 points, right?
Alright. Am I turn again?
Yeah, anytime.
You're no problem right now?
Your turn.
Use my inspiration, get advantage, I'm gonna go restart and bolt that.
Did you use your name?
No.
You want to?
Sure.
Say, I thought you did. I thought that's why it was that 20.
Yeah, that's probably the guy to play right now.
Alright. Roxas Enforcer. Opposing champions deal 3 damage.
No, I mean they have -3 damage.
Yeah, minus 3. Yeah, minus 3
And
damage.
tribute deal 3 damage to each opposing champion.
That's
So
everything
wipe that out.
down.
Yeah, I mean that wipes everything up.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Brings the board.
You saw a guy hit.
Wipes the board. Yeah, that's how you do it right there. All right, so you want to swing with anything? Well, yeah. You want to swing with anything?
Pieces of armor just blow off of
Let's go. I'll swing with Familiar Ghost. Swing with the Frost Titan as well.
Let's go one at a time. So 8.
I'll take the 8.
One, 2.
Oh, but I can take the 8 and response plays are across the card, right?
Yeah.
To expend that 13 card.
Nice.
So I'm down
14.
Where you at?
I had 4.
Alright, then yeah, pretty much you pass now.
You don't or is that?
That has something to
Oh, got it.
I will smack one.
Okay.
So that is,
I think we're gonna have to.
Yeah,
Well,
we-
8:55.
Am I calling it?
I guess we just got enough time just to clean things up.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I think we gotta call it. They're closing early.
That is fun though. I like that game.
Fun. Oh.
I like the tug of war.
Yeah, don't forget how to play.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed it. The idea of being able to block it, ambush you when you get attacked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been I've been meaning to make more sheets just like this that really just tell you how to play. Because the rule books kind of suck, and you see how those kind of suck. All right, it's been Epic Card Game. Later.